Hello, YouTube. It is a brand new kind of me. Today is September 30th, 2016. I am on day 8 of my 10-day liquid diet, and I realized that I didn't check in at all to do any video updates during my liquid diet at all. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. For me, the first 3 days, I wasn't hungry because I do get the 4 shakes a day, so hunger wasn't really an issue. But I was definitely going through some withdrawals of probably sugar. And the first 3 days I had a headache. My first day, my whole body was kind of achy. It wasn't like unbearable. I still got up, went to work, and did everything I needed to do. But when I got home from work, I was very tired and achy, and actually needed to take a nap before I could continue to do my evening activities. So day one, I would highly recommend taking it easy, not really planning to do a whole lot in the evening, and sleep was my best friend. Day 2 and 3 were a little bit better. Each day the headache got a little bit better. I didn't the My body didn't ache after the first day, just my head. By the morning of day 4, I felt really good. I felt like I had energy. I felt awake. I didn't have any aches or pains, and I was enjoying it. I started dropping weight right away. When I got on the scale day 2, I had already dropped 4 pounds overnight. One day I dropped 4 pounds, which I thought was pretty crazy. Right now on day 8, I have lost, I think it's a total of 8 or 9 pounds total. I can't remember. Nine pounds total. So my doctor had predicted that I'd lose 10. I have 2 days left, and I'm at 9. So we'll see what the next 2 days bring. Today's kind of been like the breaking point for me where things are starting to get tough. I get sugar-free popsicles, sugar-free Jello, G2, which is my favorite. It's the low calorie Gatorade. It's my favorite. I love having that as an option. And I also do the little containers of the liquid sugar-free Kool-Aid that you can squirt in your water. I carry those with me everywhere, and it's a great way to make sure you're getting your liquids in. That's the two main things that they say is make sure you're getting your protein and your liquid in after surgery. So I've tried to practice that and start that now so that it's hopefully a little bit easier after surgery. I realize that it's going to be a whole new world because I'm going to have to learn how to adjust to having a smaller size stomach, but I'm really excited about that and about the journey. So today, day 8, was a day where I was really struggling, and not that I was hungry. It's just at this point, all the sugar free stuff is really sweet, and I mean I usually like that. I'm usually all about having the nice sweet stuff, and it fills any sweets cravings that you have. Um, but there's not a whole lot that you can eat on the list that's savory, like that actually tastes like food. It's all like you're eating dessert all day every day, which you think would be a dream until you get to day 8. It may be different for you, but today, day 8, has been the day for me. Um, so that's the other thing too. I notice is that even though I have more energy, I feel like my brain is like absent. And it may just be that I have a lot on my mind with getting closer to surgery and making sure that I have everything set the way I need to. And I had my future sister-in-law and my mom come over and get my house in order, so my house is really looking nice, and it's dust free, and it smells good, and so the house is ready to go. I won't actually be I'll be in the hospital for a couple days, but I'll have people checking in at my at home. So it'll be clean. They don't have to worry about anything. Um, the one thing that has been kind of helping with the savory part is that I can have the chicken broth and the vegetable broth, fat free chicken broth and vegetable broth. And I have been making like a soup, like cutting up my vegetables and, popping it in. Today, I don't know if this is exactly legal. It's definitely not specified on my liquid diet printout that I received. But today I put some hot sauce in my soup as a way just to change up the flavor because I've really been eating the same thing every day for 8 days. There's been no variety at all. I mean, the variety is I'll have beef today instead of chicken flavored broth, but it's seriously, broth is broth at this point. So, I watch a lot of videos of other people who've done this and they're like, I'm never drinking chicken broth again. And I thought they were crazy because I like chicken broth. Um, Usually I have it, chicken soup broth, but um, having, I bought the fat free chicken broth out of the box just to make sure it's fat free. I didn't make my own because I don't know how to reduce the fat out of it. So I bought the homemade stuff out of a box and it just doesn't have that great of a flavor to begin with, but it's been okay. It's been okay. But I'm just ready for a variety. I'm ready for something new. So, someone who's close to me who's had the surgery before, I was venting about my frustrations of not being able to eat anything and I'm sick of popsicles and sugar-free jello. And she had recommended sauteing some of the vegetables. So that's what I did today. I cut them up and put them in a pan and sauteed them, which is swaying a little bit from the original diet because I don't think I'm supposed to have, I put a little bit of the olive oil in there, so I could saute it. So I got